Students face enormous expenses and barriers all the time. They have high tuition, they have transportation expenses, they have groceries and rent. Our students are facing huge barriers to just getting here. Being able to reduce those expenses in any way can help them access the education that they so desperately are trying to get. When textbook materials or other resources are incredibly high, they have to make those decisions about whether or not they're going to purchase their textbook or they're going to be able to buy groceries. What we can do with open educational resources is help reduce those barriers so that students can not have to worry as much and can ensure that they have access to that book. Because when they don't have the textbook, more often than not, they're going to be failing the class. Open educational resources are teaching and learning materials that are freely available online, not only for the students to use, but for us as educators to reuse. You have access to them and can share them. There are communities out there that are doing the same thing you are, trying to give access to an amazing education. And they're working together to create the best possible materials. There are open educational resources in a variety of disciplines. In my own in communication, there are a ton of textbooks and quizzes and assignments. There are communities that come together to try to create the best possible scenario rather than having to rely on publishers and expensive textbooks. Just like every other material, we need to evaluate them. And the more of us who are participating in this, the better off we're going to be. Because we can evaluate these materials, we can read them, we can rate them, and we can contribute to making them better. As a community, educators can come together to reduce barriers for students, but also help each other in our own pedagogy. So we can come together to help create some of these materials with the materials that you already have. Many materials that you have or have developed may be open already, or you can make them open. And collaborating with others all over the nation and the world to create better materials can allow not only for the students to have access, but for educators to have access to the best peer-reviewed educational materials.